channel. I'm Harry, of course, from the Dark Artisan. This is Philip from the Belligerent Duck.
Hi guys.
And as you can see from the Rhino, we're at Warhammer World and we're playing on the River of Souls board.
Awesome.
Yeah, but there's no death. There's no death hunters.
Not at all.
Just blood, guts, and blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
So it's Ironjawz versus mortal Khorne. It's going to be absolutely bloody. Of course, Philip is going to be filming his side of the battle report as well. So go and check his channel out and I will post a link in the description to that. But without further ado, let's have a look through the armies. Hi guys, Harry here from the Dark Artisan, and this is my 2,000 points of Khorne Bloodbound today. I say 2,000 points, I've just stuck 10 Reavers out for the moment, but there is going to be 4 units of 10. 2 times 10 with the meat cleaver axes for the -1 rend, and 2 times 10 with the dual wielding weapons. Of course, this is going to be in the Gore Pilgrims. 2 of them units will count towards that. I've then got 2 units of Blood Warriors. These guys have dual weapons and there's a Gore Glaive in there. And we've got 5 more over this side with Gore Fists. And of course, the Gore Pilgrims allows you to re-roll failed prayers with the priests and increases the range of the Blood Secretor by 6 inches for each priest within 6 inches of that. So, it does unlock 2 artifacts for me, but my general is going to be the Aspiring Deathbringer down here. He is going to take, for his command trait, Violent Urgency, which allows units within 8 inches of him to reroll charges. And he's also going to take the Talisman of Burning Blood, which gives him +1 to run and charge rolls within 8 inches as well. Very, very handy considering I want to be in combat. He also gives +1 attack. Now we've then got 3 Slaughter Priests. One of them will have Bronzed Flesh, one will have Killing Frenzy, and I haven't decided about the third one yet. The third one is this guy who was converted from a spare Aspiring Deathbringer. We've then got a Blood Stalker to give an additional 3 inches on that charge or run move. We've then got a unit of Skull Takers, Skull Reapers, with Demon Weapons. We've got a unit of 5 Wrathmongers, which will be dishing out that extra 1 attack. Hopefully them Reavers will be on 4 or 5 attacks apiece, Philip, so hopefully they'll chew through them Ard boys. But then we've got 3 separate Korgoraths. So a lot of new models on the table. Am I going to suffer from new model syndrome? Probably.
Hello guys, this is Philip from the Belligerent Duck, and today I'm showing you my Ironjawz, my pale faces. Here, these are 1,930 points, and yeah, I'm going to go through the army quickly. So I've got 3 units here, 30 Art Boys, because with the new discount on the Art Boys it's just too hard not to take them. 3 Gore Grunters here. I could get a unit of 10 Brutes here with Jagged Gore Hackers. The boss obviously has the Claw and the Smasher, and we've got 2 Gore Choppers in there. So about the Art Boys, if Harry's okay with that, so the 10 on the back, they will have shield, the rest of them will just have big choppers here. Then for allies I brought 2 spare chuckers here because I need to try and snipe heroes. We'll see about that with the new hero sniping rules. And my general is going to be here, Slog Paleface on his Maw Crusher. He will be the prophet of the war today for his ability. I've got 2 War Chanters here for buffing, and then I've got Lob Paleface, the Gargant Killer, and he is going to have the Destroyer artifact.
I thought you were ogre friendly.
Yeah, ogre friendly, but you know, it's a Gargant. They are drunk all the time anyway, and sometimes they just need to die because they won't behave properly. And I mean, we like them. They give a good fight, so that's fine. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to deployment, right?
Right guys, so here we go after deployment. Philip, you won deployment.
Yes, so I ended up setting up my army first, yeah.
Way before me, even with the battalion,
yeah.
You still had 2 less drops than me.
Yes.
So what have you got in your deployment zone?
Okay, so I've got my 2 spare chuckers here, I've got the blob of 30 Art Boys here, I've got my War Chanter here, my general is here in the middle.
Why is he hiding?
well, you know, he's keeping his options. So. Here are the Gore Grunters. There is the other Warchanta. Here are my 10 brutes with the Jagged Claw Hackers.
That's going to be horrible to get through.
Well, and this is my Mega Boss here, and
cool.
Obviously, here is also the one objective here.
The mission that we're playing is called Total Commitment. So of course there's 2 Khorne objective markers in Philip's deployment zone, and I score 3 points if I control them. Yes. But Philip has 2 in my deployment zone. He scores 3 for controlling that, and we each score 1 for controlling the one in our deployment zone.
Right, and we might also add that for this River of Souls we're using here, that we're using the deadly terrain rules, so the new ones. It means just if you end up, you move within this, or, well, you just move through it, then on a 6 the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Which is much better than a 1.
Yes, I totally agree. Which I lost for August charging through Lucy's Wildwood.
It's just not fun there.
No. So my deployment, I've got 10 Reavers holding that objective, 10 Reavers holding that one down there, and I've got the castle in the middle, of course, with the Blood Secretor, the 3 priests around him, increasing the range to 36, which is insane. Wrathmongers, Korgoraths, and a unit of Blood Warriors at this side to try and meet the Gore Grunters and the Brutes. Meanwhile, we've got a block of 10 Blood Warriors, followed up by the Skull Reapers in the middle, to hopefully charge down a deal with that 30 strong Ardbor unit, which is going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Well, I hope so.
And a Korgorath and everything on this flank. Down here we've got the Blood Stalker, we've got the Aspiring Deathbringer General in the middle there, and 2 Slaughter Priests, 3rd Slaughter Priest. The 3rd Slaughter Priest power that I actually went for, I forgot to mention this, is the one where a unit takes D3 mortal wounds and again a blood type point. And of course, Philip, I do have a Bloodthirster in my box behind me now that I can summon it for free.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to that. So, well, let's see if that one comes into play. Now, I must say, I would really like to see it, but only for reasons of an awesome game. But of course,
okay, well, I'll tell you what. I will not spend any until I get 8.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it like that.
However, who is going first, Philip? Because you finished the point first.
Yes, you're right. And you know what? Since you don't have any shooting that goes on me, I'm just going to let you go first.
Okay. Okay, so in the hero phase, the 2 Slaughter Priests managed to get off Bronze Flesh and Bloody Frenzy on the Blood Warriors, and I tried to do D3 mortal wounds to the Reavers, but I managed to do D3 mortal wounds himself, even with the reroll. Of course, the Blood Secretor has planted the banner, and I basically moved a few things forward. That is pretty much it. I didn't spend a command point on my command ability, so I've got 2 command points because I got 1 from my battalion, and that is it for my first turn. So over to Philip.
Okay, so my hero phase is done. I have tried to move my Ironjawz with the Mighty Destroyers, or the Rampaging Destroyers, but I only succeeded on the Mega Boss. He moved his 4 inches. Oh no, he put it on the Brutes, right. He put it on the Brutes. And otherwise I put the Frenzy of Violence on the Brutes, so they have +1 to hit, and the other Frenzy of Violence on the Art Boys. And that's it for my hero phase. I generated 1 command point, and I got 1 command point because I was 50 points below the 2,000 points.
And then pretty much everything else has run up.
Yes, everything has run up a bit closer, but not as far as possible because I don't really want to get charged right away, not with everything.
But we do have some shooting.
We have some shooting. 2 spare chuckers are going to try and kill something. So my shooting phase was rather brief. I shot with my spare chuckers at the Inspiring Deathbringer, but I rolled abysmally, so I ended up chipping 2 wounds, I think, off. No, 1 wound. I just rolled a 1. Yeah, great. Okay, so 1 wound off the Inspiring Death.
So just to confirm, we've got 2 victory points each, yes. But now we're dicing off for the turn. I'll get a 4.
Get a 5.
Are you going first?
That's awesome. Okay, so in my hero phase, I put the Frenzy of Violence on my Brutes here. I didn't get any of my Mighty Destroyers extra movements. Well, then everything more or less moved up. I have some options to charge here. My Maw Crusher went into the river, so the brutes also went.
Nobody rolled a 6 either. That was good.
Yeah, I was consistent with my low rolls at least. And well, I hope to get in some charges here, because otherwise I'm going to be charged by those bloodthirsty mother effers. And yeah. And on this side, I'm not so much in a hurry to get stuck in with my art boys. Like on the other side, I put the Frenzy of Violence on the art boys. I moved them up a little bit to block off the objective, and because of the big bony they get from the drummer and the Ironjawz allegiance, on an 11 I might get my charge off, but that's very unlikely.
So we're now going to shoot at the Aspiring Deathbringer, I'm presuming?
I'm going to shoot at the Aspiring Deathbringer again, so it's 4. Okay, 4, so I need another 4. Well, that's 4 hits. 3's the wound.
3 wounds.
3 Deathbringer with the spare chakras. Now it's 8 dice for my destructive bulk, 4s or mortal wound.
3.
It's just 3 mortal wounds.
So you've done the Mighty War to get +1 attack.
Yes, for every unit that is within 15 inches of my mega boss now. That it's him and them.
Right, so the brutes made it in, and of course the Maw Crusher.
Yes, the Maw Crusher in, and with his destructive bulk he already killed a Blood Warrior.
Conveniently left a gap though for me Wrathmongers to pile in and fight.
Yeah, and because of my range now I cannot really get to the Wrathmongers, so I'm going to put all my attacks into the Blood Warriors.
Cool, so first up?
First he's going to swing with his chopper.
4s and 3s by any chance?
It is 3s and 3s.
Oh, he's a bit better fighter. 2 misses.
So it's going to be 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, -1.
So 5 up for me. So I fill them both.
4 damage.
So that's 2 each, yeah?
Yes.
So that'll kill that one. I'll kill the next one, and then wound him.
Okay, now 2 attacks from the Riptooth Fist.
Yep.
That's just... No, it's not even 1, because it hits
4s, was it?
4s, yes.
Yep.
So now the important one, the Mighty Fists. So these are hitting on 2s.
And he gets 4 hits.
4 hits and wounding on 3s.
He gets 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP.
There's a -2.
6 up. I pass 1.
Lucky 1, because
Fail
that's 3 damage.
Well, that kills them, right?
Okay, so...
But first of all, I made made 1 successful save, and I roll a 3, so no damage. But each one of them now gets to attack back because you killed them.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
Right, so we did forget about the Wrathmonger's extra attack from the Blood Warriors. We've just done it and did nothing to Gordrak, not Gordrak, Mega Boss.
Yeah.
And even if the Mega Boss had the extra 1 attack, which we should have remembered, he would have just overkilled the Blood Warriors even more.
Yes.
So my Wrathmongers now have 5 and 6 attacks apiece, because 4 base +1 because of the banner means 5 each. So 4s and 3s, because I didn't charge, so I'm only hitting on 4s. And I don't get any re-rolls. That's not a great roll. That's not bad, actually. It always looks bad.
It's more than half so far, so I don't think it's so bad. You'll see.
3s to wound. Oh, that's a few fails. That is still
fails. It's still
4. Yeah, that's still 9 wounds, Philip.
9 wounds, okay. Let's see.
And it's -1, so you're on a 4.
Should have taken.
Oh, hang on. Are you on a 3 up normally or a 4 up
I'm
normally?
on 3 up normally.
Right,
yeah.
so 4 up now.
I should have taken the Ironclad. Okay, so 4 up now. That's 4.
He fails 4.
Yes.
So he's lost 5 wounds altogether.
Okay, I'm going to put.
And of course, we obviously skipped that, but the brute slaughtered the Blood Warriors, which got me another blood type point.
Well, the good thing about it is that I'm going to score 3 victory points for that objective this turn.
You are, so you would actually score 5 points, putting you on 7. However, what's the morale of the brutes?
It's 6.
You are also -1 because of the Khorne.
Okay, so I guess I gotta roll for that. Let me do this right now. It's a 5, so...
so you actually lose
6.
1 more?
I actually lose 1.
I will take that. I would definitely take that. Okay, so he's just failed to damage these guys for a blood type point. I'm going to use Blood Boil on him on a 4+. Fails, rerolls, God Pilgrims, and it goes off, which means your Maw Crusher takes D6 mortal wounds. 2.
Could have been worse.
I'll take it. So Hero Phase, this one tried to get off +1 to hit on the Blood Warriors, and I failed unfortunately. I had to get off Bronze Flesh on them. And of course the Blood Reavers have moved forward. We've Bloodstoked them, and the Horn gives them an additional +1. So we've got +4 to the charge, which means it's a 10.5 inch charge to the Ard Boys. I only need 6 to roll, which is handy.
You can make that, but
yeah.
you can also fail that.
And of course, command points to re-roll as well, because I actually generate a 3rd command point this turn at the start of my 2nd turn. So I do have some shooting, Philip. I forgot about this. 2 bone tentacles at them, at the brutes. So 3s. I missed with 2, and 4s. That is 3 wounds, no AP.
So 4's here.
2 fails. I'll take that. That's nearly another brute dead. It's nearly another brute dead.
You also have to roll for them because of the deadly.
I do. Sorry. So this one up here at the top and this one at the bottom. Nope, they're both fine because of the River of Swords. So without further ado, I think I now need to go to my charge phase.
Okay.
So I'm very, very tempted to charge both Khorne in here, but the problem I've got is even with 8 brutes there, it's still a lot of damage. So we'll chuck 1 Khorne in, and he makes it on a 10. But this one should still be within 3 inches of the Wrathmonger to get +1 attack. The next one will charge, and he makes it on a 5. And then the Blood Warriors. Shall the Blood Warriors make it regardless, hopefully, to see if I can at least get another blood type point when you kill me? I roll an 8 plus the 4 means 12, and they are in there. Right, so this Khorne's going to go first. He's got 5 attacks base, +1 for the banner, and +1 for the Wrathmongers. Hitting on 3s. That's not great. Wounding on 3s. 2, -1, 2 damage apiece.
Okay, 5s. Which I fail abysmally.
4 damage. Right, so Philip is now going to go back with not Gordrak. Against the Wrathmongers, and then hopefully the Wrathmongers are going to actually make you kill yourself. So this is the clause, is it?
It's chopper first.
Okay, so 3 hits.
3 hits. On 3s now. That's 3
wounds.
-1.
-1. 6 up. Pass 1, fail 2.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
Okay, so kills 1 and drops 1 to 2 wounds remaining.
Are there only 2 apiece?
3 apiece.
Okay, and now with the Riptooth Fist.
Yep.
So that's 1 attack now only, so on a 4, nope.
So now the fists, let's see, they will be hitting...
Because he's took 5 wounds now, hasn't he?
Yeah, they will just be hitting on 4s now.
No,
he already took 7 wounds.
Yeah, 7 because of the
I always
Blood
put the
Boil.
damage there because...
Right.
Where for me it's just a matter of philosophy,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, so on 4s...
Gets 3
it's
hits.
still good. And
Now it's 3s.
2 wounds.
it's 2 -2.
-2, so no save. I don't think Wrathmonger's only got a 5 up save. No save.
That's 6 damage then.
What? So that drops that guy to 2 and kills the other 2.
And then we've got the
Tails.
so that's these 3 attacks. 2 attacks. And It's hitting on a 4, I'm wounding on a 3.
1 hit.
And
One
1 wound,
wound.
so that's -1.
6 up. Past it.
That's it.
Love it. Is that everything?
That's everything from my Mega Boss. Now he's going to hurt him.
Hurt himself 3 times over. So we've got the extra attack that he would have gotten thanks to the Wrathmongers, and basically killed the other 2. Because I can only selected to fight once because of the Wrathmongers, he's now lost 10 wounds in total.
Yes,
So he's down to 4. So it was almost worth letting them fight itself, almost. But you got lucky with the saving stuff, so
Yes.
well,
Well,
it's back to me.
that's true. Now you can hit with the other Koggorath, really.
I can. So 6 attacks now because I'm within 30 inches of the banner, 36 inches even. So they miss, and 3s again. Nice, that is 3 wounds at -1. 2 damage apiece.
So 5. Oh no.
6, that kills 2 more brutes.
That's really bad.
That is very, very bad because obviously the -1 as well. So you've
Oh
lost
my God.
4 there. So you've lost 4 here, Philip.
Yeah, so see, they are piling up.
And you'll have -1 leadership because of them. So I guess when it comes to it, you're probably going to use a command point.
Probably will use the Inspiring Presence.
Which will,
then, yes.
obviously, unless I go first next, it's a good chance that you're going to get another 3 points.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let's. Shall I just remove my Blood Reavers from down here?
As you wish. These are boys here, so it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that can actually hit with the big choppers. I need 4s here, so that's not too great. Just 4 hits, and now 3s. See, so that's just 3 wounds, and -1.
So no save.
So the Blood Reavers, they have hit back, and they actually managed to kill one Arc Boy here, and they put 1 wound on this one here. And now I'm going to spend 1 command point to make these auto-pass, because otherwise they are screwed.
So I'm on 5 blood type points. I need 8. This is for round 3. Interestingly enough, I only score 2 more points. No, 1. So I'm on 3 points to your 7. Battle round 3.
Okay. Walker, please. That's
You win
actually-
first, which means you win.
Yes, that's the new rules now. Because the one who would get the battle, the double turn loses in this case now. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So, in the hero phase I have actually put the Frenzy of Violence here on my Mega Boss, and I put the Frenzy of Violence over here at my Arc Boys so that they can finally kill off these. Yes, I've moved closer with him, I've moved closer with them, and I have not yet, but I will now move with my More Crusher. So within 8 inches. Okay, so he's going to scream to use his bellow at this Koggorath here.
Yep.
Yes, so wait. No. I think this should be 8 inches here, right?
Yep.
So he's going to bellow at this guy. He has already taken 2 wounds.
-1 to hit him, remember.
It's on a 3 anyway.
Fair enough.
I hit. So now on a 3 to wound. I get the wound. So that's -1.
Fail.
Now it's D6 damage.
Oh no!
It's 5 damage, so I'm taking him out. That's
Oh look, you even broke him off his base, Philip.
you scream him to death. So I'm going to shoot with my spare chuckers over here at the Slaughter Priest over there. Hitting on 4, so rerollable. 2 hits, and I reroll this. Okay,
2 hits.
Wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound, -2.
Fail.
D3 damage. 1. He's still alive.
You know what it is? I wouldn't have minded if we killed him, because I'm actually on 6 blood type points when this guy just died.
I see. Okay, I did my charges. So, good news first. The Gorgrunters made it in, but unfortunately the Mega Boss here failed his charge. I even spent a command point to reroll that, and he still wouldn't make it. and the Mega Boss here made his charge, but didn't quite get close enough to the Bloodsecrator. No, he's
That's the one.
Yeah, Bloodsecrator here. But he at least, with his destructive bolt, killed 3 Blood Reavers there.
Yeah!
Yeah! And that's it.
All I need you to do is kill 2 units now.
Yeah, then we get a Greater Demon of Khorne here. So in the combat phase, I did my attack first here with the Brutes, and I managed to put, I think, 2 wounds on this one, and was it 2 or 1?
No, he's down to 3 wounds.
Oh, he's down to 3 wounds, right.
Down to 4.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, so, and now...
I'm going back with Blood Reavers, and the reason I'm going back is because they get an extra attack for being within range of the banner. That's their rule.
Yes.
The banner gives them an extra attack, which means they're on 3 apiece.
And you just have to do 4 wounds onto that.
Reroll them 1s because of the they've got paired weapons, basically. That's not bad. That's not a bad roll for them. And then force to wound. Don't whiff on me now. Look for the bullet. God, no! 2, 3.
Yeah, that's 3, okay. So, 3's here. Come on. I make them all. Thanks, I can still swing back, that's good.
So the banner, 24 inches, makes it to here. These guys have just done 3 wounds, -1 on the Yard Boys. But Philip didn't kill the Korgorath, left them on 1 wound, unfortunately. So I swung back with the Blood Warriors and managed to kill 1.5 orcs. Well, technically 2, because one was I did 4 damage.
Yes, you killed actually 2 whole orcs and put another damage on another one because I ended up actually saving something with my shields.
But then Philip left 1 guy alive. Not good.
So let's just go
both Korgoraths left this guy left on 2 wounds.
Yes.
I got, what, 9 wounds through and you passed 4 saves?
Yes.
Doing 10 damage altogether. Not quite enough to kill them. Now, there's 1 guy left there. Now, I don't have to take battle shocks, according to the Bloodsecrator, but I'm going to elect to kill him because bravery 5 and he lost 6 models. So, Philip, you're a naughty man.
Yeah, I'm going to spend my last command point so that this brute can stay here. And then I'm getting another 5 victory points, actually.
Yep.
So that brings me to 12 victory points.
And I'm on 7 blood type points. I need to kill. See, because even if I roll a 6 here, I only lost 2. So I can only lose a maximum of another 3.
Yeah. Well, I hope he will be able to swing 1 more time, but we will see.
No, he's not going to. You know why? Because this priest is going to use Blood Boil on him. D6 mortal wounds.
For 1.
Oh my god.
So he goes down to 3. The 3
I don't have 7 blood type points at this point. I cannot get me Bloodthirster. I was relying so much on that.
Well, we'll see.
It's a mega quick turn. Nothing happened down here. I did 1 mortal wound and got bronzed flesh and +1 to hit off on them guys, which is very useful. I don't think you can cast the same prayer twice, can you?
I don't know how it is. I think
prayers are different to spells, but
yes, that's true.
So
I think you can actually do it. I think.
I don't know, which is why I haven't done Blood Boil twice on him.
Yeah.
So if I'm wrong, someone please let me know where it is at in the rules. Yeah. So Bloodstoker's ran because I needed that 1 extra blood type point, which I was struggling to get. I couldn't kill this guy. I did 1 more wound on him with the Korgorath. But yeah, I'm going to start down here, Philip. You know why?
No, why?
Because them Reavers have got 3 attacks apiece, and the leader has 4.
Should I pile them in for you?
Yep. It's a bit awkward because they're on the bank there, but I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1, 1, 2 1s. That's not bad. Wounding on, there's a 3. 4s.
You better fail these now. Oh no, that's actually a good roll.
That is decent, so that is 7. 3 pluses? You need to fail 3.
Plus. You need to fail 3 or... Oh. Come on now.
1.
1, he's on 1.
Was that 2? Is that 2? He's on 1 wound?
Two, yeah,
oh no!
My kid's still he's on 1 wound.
Okay, so I'm going to swing with my Mega Boss and Maw Crusher. First, the chopper is going to attack, hitting on 3.
And this is a Secretor.
Yes, into the Blood Secretor. 3 hits.
Also, side is very nice.
3s. That's 3 wounds. -1.
He fails all 3.
That's awesome because that's 6 damage.
Oh.
So he's done. Yeah, I killed someone.
I'm on. Well, guess what? I'm on 8 blood type points now.
That's good for you, but because I have smashing and bashing, I can now activate any unit and pile in and attack back right away.
So I'm guessing these are that 2 wound Khorne.
Yeah, I think I want to do that. Otherwise, then there are your Blood Warriors. But no, I'm going to try and take out that Khorne first. So these actually managed to take out that Khorne. So another unit got wiped. So now I can activate smashing and bashing again. And now I'm going to activate my Art Boys on the other side of the battlefield. And because they changed the Allegiant ability to it doesn't have to be the closest unit anymore. So now I can just go to my Art Boys against the Blood Warriors over there.
Right, so Philip activated these with smashing and bashing and killed 4 of my guys and wounding the other. He did lose 3 wounds altogether for going in the River of Souls. I didn't when I charged in. However, these 4 got to swing back and actually killed an orc.
I think they actually killed... Oh yeah, just killed 1 because...
So not too bad. And then my Khorne swung up top and killed the Brute, which basically leaves me to attack back with the rest of these now. So I'm going to spend a command point to not run. However, battle round 4. I need to go first. I need it.
Yes, good for you. Come on.
Yes, I'm going first. Guess what is happening?
Uh-oh.
So of course there is my Bloodthirster, but can I kill this guy? Philip just advised me that he gets a wound back, but what's it called?
Sorry.
Blood Boil.
Yes.
Fails.
Unfortunately.
We said before that you couldn't cast the same thing, which is not what I want, but never mind. So he'll have +1 to hit. Reroll. Gets it, and then I'll have the Bronzed Flesh. Let's put on the Thirster as well. Fail. And I get it off. Don't want this. No. And that's my hero phase. So Khorne did nothing to them, and he's moved around and gone for these guys. The Bloodstalker, after whipping the Bloodthirster, jumped across here to grab this one. The Khorne and the Skull Reapers have got it there. Khorne hasn't been able to get in combat, but the Skull Reapers have, as has these 10 Blood Reavers here and the Khorne over there. But this is the big one, Philip. +3 inches, and I haven't spent a reroll yet. So I need 6 inches to get to them orcs.
That's 6 inches.
But I do land in there, so do I take D3 mortal wounds?
6.
No, I don't. So I think I'll go first with these, the ones with the -1. So the Reavers with the Meat Ripper axes of just getting 4 wounds out of 7 attacks. -1. 50-50 chance of you surviving here, Phil. No!
Yeah, because that's awesome. Because I killed a hero, I got an additional wound back. So now he's again down to 1 wound with his Maw Crusher. Awesome.
So down here, of course, Philip wiped out that unit. 5 Blood Reavers, not a problem at all, and then activated Smashing and Bashing with the orcs, and managed to kill a whole 2 Blood Warriors. That was it.
At least something.
So I'm going to swing back though, but do I go with the Skull Reapers or the Bloodthirster? Because if I attack with one, Philip's probably going to pull from the other side, so that I can't get to attack with the other one. So the Skull Reapers attacked, and actually I forgot to allocate them 2 mortal wounds because I rolled a double 1, then a double 1. So actually he's down to 1. And they killed 3 boys, I think. And then Philip went and killed the Khorne with the Gorgrunters. Nothing new. Got me another blood type point though. And then this guy's just done 5 wounds thanks to the +1 to hit from Thingy Frenzy. And Phil's just rolled that for his save. There's a 2 in there as well, so 4 1s and 2. So Philip's got no command points left. And because I've killed 7 of them, he's bravery 9 because there's more than 10 and the banner. Which means if you roll a 2, you're fine.
Could do that. Oh
loses 3 more.
Okay, the only thing is because I also have the second banner, I can roll 3 dice now and H6 doesn't run away.
Okay. Oh my word.
That has never ever happened before, ever.
After you'd save roll. Wow. In fairness, I rolled pretty poor on my D3. I rolled 3 1s and 2 2s. Wow, that's unbelievable. That is really unbelievable. So over to Philip's turn 4. I score 1 point.
You actually just score 1 point because I'm still holding the last one on the other side. Yeah.
So Philip's turn 4, basically, these guys have come round. Not a lot to do, really. It's just, can Philip mop up?
Yeah.
And these 3 units are the problem.
I just need to hold this here. That's really the only thing. I put the War Chanter here just to have another model within the 6-inch.
Are you going now for that blood slaughter priest?
Now I will be hitting on 3s, so I will try.
You might as well go 1 first at that wounded one and then at the other one if you can.
I'm going to go at him first with the first spare chucker and then see what I do.
Cool.
Okay, so let's do this right away. So hitting on 3s now because he's not within 3 inches anymore of a unit. I can reroll. That's 2 hits. 3s to wound.
Oh, and then the other one.
Okay, I still have the other one. 3s. 3s.
1.
1.
-1.
-2.
6 up. Fail it.
D3 damage.
Kills him.
Finally.
Puts me on 4 blood type points.
So I'm going to activate him first in the combat phase because I hope I can wipe them out and then activate Thrashing and Bashing and use them again. So let's try to kill some Blood Reavers.
So down here, unbelievably, we've only managed to kill 5 orcs, but still not a bad shout. We've managed to drop them to only 10, so that unfortunately Philip's still getting the +1, +2 because of the banner. So he's still bravery 9, and he lost 5. So he needs, if he rolls a 5 or a 6, they're going to run. No, fine. Wow.
But I still get.
You basically killed 1 of mine and put a wound on 1, and that was pretty much it.
But I still have the majority of models here.
Yeah.
So still keeping this.
Right.
That's 5 more victory points for me.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to film.
Right, so Philip, we're at the end of turn 4, and you've scored more points again. You've just scored another 3, 4, 5 more points, putting you at 17 to my 4.
Okay. Well, that's the last turn, right?
Yeah. I roll a 2, Philip
roll a
rolls a
5.
5. This is going to be horrible. Right, so Gordrak, not Gordrak. Gordrak, not Gordrak.
My Mega was.
Has moved towards the Slaughter Priest, and yeah, he's probably going to eat him.
I hope so.
Quite probably. These grots down here have pushed forward slightly with the crossbows, and yeah, that's pretty much it, because Philip just needs to deal with 3 Blood Warriors, 4 Skull Reapers, a Korgorath, and a Bloodthirster.
We'll see.
Right, so, shooting.
Okay, I'm going to...
Gordrak, not Gordrak, that's probably going to bellow at the priest, is he?
He is. So, on 2.
Yeah.
Hits, 1, 7, 3.
Oh, he rolls a 1.
Okay, yeah. It happens. Okay, these are going to shoot. Now at the Bloodthirster. So he's a hero, right?
He is.
So hitting on 3s.
Rerolling. So that's 3 hits. That's 4 hits.
Okay. 3s here.
Oh, 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
-2, but I'm a +1 because of bronze flesh. So 5 up. And I roll a 6.
These grots were useless this game. Well, not totally useless, but yeah. Okay, so that's my shooting. I'm going to...
No, you've got to use breath.
No, I already bellowed, right?
Did you?
I rolled a 3 and then a 1.
Ah, right, fair enough.
Or something like that, no.
Right, so on to the Art Boys. So the big boss on Maw-Crusher has finally killed the Slaughter Priest, and he's going to activate Smashing and Bashing against these guys down here. So, what's happened, Philip? Is 2 going for the Skull Reapers, or 3?
2 are going for the Skull Reapers and the rest into the Blood Warriors.
Okay.
Okay, so 3s.
Frenzy of Violence on, of course.
Yes, so that's 4 hits and 4 wounds, -1.
4.
Actually, yeah, I made them all.
2 go through.
Okay.
Drops 1 to 1 wound.
Okay. And then now the rest of them into the Blood Warriors?
Yep.
Okay. Not too shabby. 3s.
Oh.
Okay, so that is 5 wounds minus 1 into the Blood Warriors.
5 up. I fail 4, which kills 2 of them and leaves 1 on 1 wound, but I did make 1 save, so on a 6. Nope. So you're going to kill the banner guy, and I'm going to leave the cleaver alive. I'll kill the leader. But both of them get to attack now, so 5 attacks altogether. Hitting on 4s, that is 3 hits. Wounding you on 4s, that is 1 wound, no AP.
That is safe.
And that's everything for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
I'm afraid that's all.
Is my Bloodthirster within 3? Yes, he is.
He must be piling.
Of course, I am going with the Bloodthirster. 1 miss. I've got. Oh, actually, sorry. I've got 6 attacks, not 5. 2 misses. And I'm still a +1.
Okay.
Wow. 2 1s, so that's 2 wounds at -2.
I failed them.
D3 apiece. Yes!
Oh,
6 damage.
Let's kill 3 of them. Okay, I'm going to.
You could remove them from the Skull Reapers so that they don't get to attack.
I could. The question is. Yeah, well, I'm going to do that.
And then I've got the Blood Warrior with 2 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1. 2 damage! Yes! You finally did something.
Okay, that kills another one. I'm going to take it from here now.
So, you lost 4, but your bravery 8.
Yes.
So a 4 makes you fine, a 5 or 6 means you run. He rolls a 6, 2 more run, double 6.
Now I need a double 6 so that they don't run. Come on, give me 1. That doesn't count.
That's a 5, the second one. A 1, so 2 more run. I will gladly take that.
It's really not so great. But I need to leave them tied up here. I need to start killing off important segments.
Well, if you don't kill him, they're now going to get the pile in.
I know, but then they're free, right?
Hang on, technically then they should have attacked before you rolled your battle shock.
Right, of course, yes. Right, you can do that anyway.
Yeah. So basically only 2 of them are going to get within reach. So 3 attacks apiece, total of 6 attacks. 4s, reroll the 1s. I got 3 6s there, which does 3 mortal wounds. Yep. But this is in addition, of course, so I'm going to go 5 wounds. Wounding on 4s, so only 2 more. No rend. Fails them both, kills another one.
This is a
Right,
massacre.
so that was actually 4, 5, 6 that died. You were bravery 8. You
Yes.
rolled. Did you roll a 6 for your bravery?
I think I rolled a 5. I don't
So
remember.
1 more would run.
Okay, another chance to. No, I took him away. So that 1 more gone. That's this one here.
Right.
Okay, so
But I also lost 2 Blood Warriors, and I roll a 6 and he runs. In fact, no, you know what? Command point, because I haven't been spending them. I've got 2 left. So he's going to stay there. And straight into my turn.
okay, take a picture of this here.
So, hero phase, I used the Bloodstalker to summon a unit of 15 Bloodletters with my 6 points that I had. They're 9 inches away, of course, from that Maw Crusher. I want rid of him. Just moral victory. And of course, the Skull Reapers have moved up, and the Bloodthirster and the Korgorath to try and take on all of these guys over here. So, Bloodthirster's Flail is going to attack. It hits, and this is at the artillery, sorry. Fails to wound though. That.
Yeah, it's probably on the grots, right?
The artillery counts as 1 piece though, doesn't it?
Oh, is that not new?
I don't think so.
I know it counts for the. For them, it's still you can just shoot the grots and then it's
Right.
unless they change something about it. But
Okay. Well, in that case, the Korgorath will shoot the grots.
yeah,
So I get 3 hits, forced to wound, and I get 1 wound, no AP.
I think they still have a 6 or so, which I don't get. So it's 1, which one? It doesn't matter.
I'm not fussed.
Okay.
Okay, so charges. The Bloodthirster is going to go for the artillery. Makes it on an 8, of course, only being 3 inches away. Skull Reapers next. They roll a 7, so they're going to pile into the War Chanter. And then, of course, the Khorne's going to try and charge through that gap. With a 4, he's not going to make it, but what I am going to do is use my command point that I've just generated to hopefully re-roll the blood letters. Needing a 9. I get a 9, and I've got +3 as well. Awesome. Typical.
Awesome. The Maw Crusher goes down.
Okay, so basically the blood letters managed to take out the Maw Crusher finally. The Skull Reapers did 4 wounds to him, and the Bloodthirster killed 1, which means I score 3 points. Or 4. Putting me at a grand total of 7 to Philip's 20. 22. Oh, good God. So, Philip, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it was very good to play the objective for me, I guess.
Yeah, very, very fast flank, and
because,
of course, trying to get rid of your Gorgrunters was just... The Maw Crusher was just there, tanking everything.
Yes, I think this game was really just... I mean, you ended up killing almost everything, but it just took you long enough so that I could accumulate the victory points. I think that's for me. But I mean, it's brutal what kind of damage you can put out. You had some unlucky rolls at some bad situations, I give you that.
Yeah.
But then again, in the beginning I rolled really bad, which we don't have all of that on camera, but yeah. So I guess luck was kind of changing around. For me, it was a total fun game, obviously, but I don't know. Let us hear what you think, guys.